Hey everyone. So in this video, I'm going to go over a Elliott wave idea that's bullish on a high time frame. It's assuming we do get this push up to the $19,200 level and that we see a significant rejection. But instead of assuming that this is a major high, let's look at what an Elliott wave count that actually is quite technical might look like, assuming this is a leading diagonal for a wave 1. So the idea would be here that we put in 5 waves, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up into a wave 5 to finish our higher count wave 1. I guess I should be putting this to a higher degree for the accuracy of the count. So we have the subwaves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, forming a wave 1. Now you'd have to look at the rules of leading diagonals. This would be of the expanding variety, but they're not the same as your typical 5 waves. Inside of a wave 1 or A, you can have something called a leading diagonal, which the overlapping rules are different. But anyways, say we get this push up into the major point of control. We have some really nice overlap here where this trend line can be intersecting with this downtrend with the golden pocket all around this December 25th date. We'd be expecting to see probably 3 waves up. But so the idea would be we finish this wave, then we come back down into a wave 2 retracement, and maybe we have this deeper 786 style retracement where we come back and take these lows again. So from a liquidity perspective, this would be quite a nice idea to have that big move up, sweep these lows, and grab all that liquidity before we rally into a wave 3. For a wave 3 idea here, we have a lot of really great confluences. So if we take a trend-based fib extension, we go from the bottom of wave 1 to the top of the hypothetical wave 1, down to the bottom of wave 2. We get the 1618 extension. We can see it up here. We can delete this. So we have that pulled. We also have the 123.7 extension of this leg down, a line there. And then we also have the 786 retracement from this high to low. So this is tons of technical fib levels. And then to add on to that confluence, we have the potential for a swing failure here. So let's call this possible swing failure. So why is this such a great level? Well, we have clear liquidity ideas, a break above this high, lots of fib confluence, 786, 1618, 123.7. These are all nice fib confluences, and this would just be a beautiful level to tap off of this idea, frankly. And we only get the 1618 here, again, if we make this high and we make this low. I know this is probably a little bit overwhelming if you're not familiar with Elliott waves to imagine this type of price action this far in advance. But when you're speculating on Elliott wave counts, you kind of have to get comfortable with this sort of thing. So, then maybe we have a shallower retracement for wave 4. We've had a deeper wave 2 in this scenario. And maybe that comes in around the 382. I don't think it's too worthwhile to speculate on the wave 4 yet. But it would probably look something like that, and maybe we develop, some sort of parallel channel idea that makes sense, right? So we won't know until this happens, if it happens. And then for a wave 5, there's different scenarios where you can have an extended wave 5 or not. I think coming into this region, which would be this golden pocket, could make a lot of sense. We sweep these highs again, come up into this, the 1-to-1 extension would come in around here. If it's trend-based, you could probably pull some, at the time, some other types of extensions here, where we look at something like a 1618. But we could let those waves form. But I think, coming up, pushing up above this liquidity for wave 5 would be great. And then we have the big correction from there in this scenario. So frankly, I think this is a pretty beautiful idea just from a technical perspective. I think it would wreck a lot of people. We have so many confluences if we get this type of price action. And because the market likes to move so technically and hit these technical levels a lot of the time, you can kind of start to imagine, hey, from an Elliott wave perspective, what would bring us up to this level? What would then see us have a rejection, wreck people, but still allow us to grab this liquidity, etc. So anyways, I actually really like this count, so I thought I'd do a breakdown and share it, put it in a folder, and we'll come and revisit it in the coming weeks and months as these levels become more relevant. So anyways, for those interested in Elliott waves, I hope this video was interesting.